Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Oh yeah, you're right. It wasn't, wrong. I don't have an intro for Minecraft review. You're right. I shouldn't have done that. In any case, yes. So it is Minecraft review. To correct myself. However, there is something I want to follow on through with Gacha review actually, because to continue our discussion of tropes from there, because we've talked about the idea that that obviously story tropes are not necessarily bad; they are just bad in the wrong hands or in the wrong execution. And there is one trope that, there's actually several tropes that, frequently appear, as tropes are known to do, that are pretty enjoyable when they resurface. And I guess resurfacing is quite a good theme for this because the trope in question I want to talk about was the beach episode, or in this case, the pool episode, which is, somewhat adjacent. And the reason that I like that trope particularly is because most of the time it actually provides a great relaxing setting for these characters depending on whichever scenarios they happen to be in, and we just get a moment where they get to be happy, be chill, be themselves, whatever. And sometimes a good deal of character study depending on how you end up going about it. And so that's why I've a couple of them myself for that very reason. In this case with the pool episode, in episode 3 might be a little bit too soon in general. That's my concern at the moment, because we've gotten to know these characters on a surface level, I guess, to use the same surface terminology again, but not necessarily so much in terms of we need a break from what we've seen them do already, which is essentially, get settled in and talk. That's what they're going to do in this episode, or what would appear they were going to do in this episode. So I'm a little bit skeptical as of right now. However, this is episode 3, not episode 4, so maybe we're in safer hands than we are normally. I have no idea. But speaking of threes, for the 3rd time in a row, here's Dito as a guest.
Hello. I truly am making a return after I think it was coincidentally 3-month absence.
Oh, well, there you go. It's the name of the game. I'd love to say there are 3 characters we're focusing on today, but that's not true. There's 8 of them, but close enough. Almost 3 times 3. So I don't know how beach episode as a trope, and I think about it. Yeah, kind of is. Yeah, it absolutely is. My goodness, yeah.
Yeah,
but for good reason. For good reason.
Yeah, it opens a lot for character development. And
yeah, absolutely.
And more about learning about the characters outside of what they usually do.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, in terms of character study. Yeah. At least all the good ones do, but again, most of them are pretty good, and they know what they're doing. So let's see if that's the case for this series. So to remind people of what's going on with this, Roommates was Oveq's first series. Oveq being the person who made Legend of the Foxeling Queen, or I guess is still making. I think that series is still going. Although I did see that that Oveq started an SMP called Princess SMP. So maybe Foxeling Queen has been put on hiatus or something. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, the creator of Princess SMP.
Everyone can be a pretty little princess.
I mean, again, not necessarily a bad setup for something. But I don't actually know.
I too want to be a pretty little princess.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I agree with you. It's a great setup. It's just that I actually don't know if that's the case, because I just literally looked up on the channel today and saw, oh, okay, this is a new thing that started. Because we haven't touched Oveq content in quite some time actually, including Foxeling Queen, because there are several other episodes to get through. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Because again, I'm trying to go in somewhat order, I guess. So in order to accommodate with that order, We will talk about princesses another day. It might, obviously, those videos are probably too long to review, so I just watch them casually myself. But these ones are perfect for reviewing, so let's go ahead and do that. I have to answer this question. If I could pick like an 1800s royal name, what would I pick? An 1800s royal name? I mean, that's a very interesting question because, like my actual online name predates the 1800s by quite a significant time frame. So yeah, I actually have no idea. I mean, most of the time the rules tend to reuse a lot of names in that, so I have to think about that one.
Sir Jacob, King of the Butters, Crusher of Gotcha Reviews.
Crush of Gotcha. Well, but I would say Crush of Gotcha content because if I'm crushing the reviews, I'm
fair.
just destroying myself. But yeah, fair enough. And I guess okay, the occasional Minecraft stuff. Speaking of which, let's have a look at an ad for
Consumer of
the merch that
Minecraft
is
and
absolutely
Gotcha
out of
alike.
date and probably not in stock anymore.
Have you ever wanted to look like Sam? Well, boy oh boy, do I have the news for you. At my
Sam
merch store link in the
has his own
description,
merch.
Yeah, after 2 episodes, people want to look like him, I suppose. I don't know.
got a Sam shirt. We got all his little binary on a nice white shirt. That's perfect. You can walk the streets looking like Sam from your favorite Minecraft.
Yes, all of his binary. That's all the binary code right there. Why'd I get the feeling this wasn't scripted?
That's roleplay. How sick is that? So go check out the link in the description if you want to start maybe your Sam cosplay. I don't know.
This reminds me a lot of because there's a thing whenever I do like the fan art appreciation on the mutant girl, because at one point because I wasn't around to record something, or I just kind of realized that the fan announcements I was doing weren't exactly like super interesting to most people. I just did one where I said it in captions and then displayed all the fan art instead of just hearing me. Aiden didn't like that, so then he asked to make sure that was a case again. So I started doing it again, and then at one point, because last episode, I was away from my microphone, I couldn't record it, so I asked him to record it instead. And all that he did was go, yeah, special thanks to everyone for these pieces of fan art. Enjoy the episode. Okay, that's the magical essence that you were saying was missing from the beginning of Mutant Girl episodes. So be it, I guess. I know what to do for next time.
Thank you for the
So
wondrous
anyways.
hearts of these contributors.
After 2 episodes, yeah, what was it? No, this is the thing. Like everyone's saying that I'm still not sure whether or not that'd be like sustainable for me to do in the first place. Like I have the option. Like that's part of the YouTube partner program. I have the option. I could do it. The question is, should I? That's the thing.
Yes.
It's a pretty good quality shirt. I can definitely vouch for Teespring. Or maybe if roommate's cosplay isn't exactly your thing, you can pick maybe if you want a mug with the nice little Oveq royalty sign on it. Or you can get a tank top here. That's pretty sick. So if you're interested in the merch, go check it out in the link below. Enjoy the episode.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah. Speaking of absolute cinema, this opening shot's pretty good.
Gosh, it sucks having to go to bed so
I personally would have added some music before it, but either
early.
way.
But the time I've got in the mornings without that jerk pays off. Plus, I
Wait, who's the jerk again?
No, I'm in a real pickle today, aren't I?
get to try some of these Kazu recipes from that one show.
I'm kidding.
Huh?
Was that part of the episode? Like that Discord call?
The Discord call? Yeah, probably.
Flip.
It made me check my Discord tab as soon as it went off.
Yeah, no, I have that sometimes with like smoke detectors in TV on TV. But yeah, there you go. Clearly it worked as intended.
Mark, hey! It's been so long since you've talked. Hi!
Hey,
They have a
what's up,
Pikachu
girl?
on their
How's the
desk.
bucket list
Automatic best character.
Also, also, I have to say, oh hi, Mark. Okay, moving on.
Time and 7.
Is this the setup that the apartment building burns down so they go to the pool to cool off?
They're homeless and they look for a new apartment.
Which was the plot of episode 1, pretty much, aside from the homeless part.
Speak of smoke detectors.
Yeah, there you go.
What the? Savannah! Of course she would be the one to burn this place down. Ugh.
I mean,
It's
oh,
not
is she the
too
only other
late.
person in the house?
You didn't hear any fire
'Cause
alarm.
I-
You
I-
don't smell any flames.
Yeah. I asked that because there are 2 other roommates. I guess they're out for the day.
Oh, what do you
Oh!
want?
What, what are you? Yeah, what is going on here?
It's not like I can.
do you not notice the
It's
fire-
not like
I
I
do
can
know
feel the
change
warmth
the
on my
subject.
body.
Mm-hmm. Also, the Oracle powers are nearly always unintentional.
Really? Jerk
Let me
move.
guess. They're gonna be
Yelling my
like,
name in hiding?
"Did I do that?"
I was more gonna say this is fine based on when this came out,
Ugh.
or this.
Fire!
Yeah.
Help! Rose! Help!
Oh
You know,
my
I'd
goodness.
be more panicking if I saw my kitchen ablaze than fire, help, fire, fire.
Fighting. I know you don't get that, but the chat does.
You were the one bright enough to start the fire. Can't you just put it out? Just fill a few cups of water in the sink or something.
The sink is melting,
If-
Rose!
If they
What?
use like a sort of oil on the pan, that would kind of be a
What?
bad idea.
Hold on a second. The sink is melting. You're telling me that fire is enough to melt presumed metal?
What?
Okay, sure.
I start,
I guess.
how hot is their oven? Or not oven? How hot is their stove?
It wasn't even the oven. It was just
How
a
hot
pan.
is their stove?
I don't know. Savannah
If
started
it's
the
that hot,
fire.
shouldn't
Now
the
the
entire
heat is
apartment be
melting,
in flames
sink is
before metal
melting.
starts melting?
Yeah.
So cold. Oh, is
By the way, I know that I have the volume down in the video, but I can still hear the alarm going off in the background. So I'm just gonna put the volume up quickly to see if I can actually like make that more noticeable.
fire alarm? Warmth?
Everyone is so casual today. Oh no, fire, fire! Is that a fire alarm? Well, golly gee.
Sinks are usually made out of stainless steel, which has a melting points around over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. How hot is that
Did you just
stove?
pull a Vin? Did you just pull a Vin and scientifically back up a thing that was obvious to everyone anyway?
Yes.
Have you and Vin interacted much
Here?
actually?
No.
It smells like smoke and everyone's
okay.
yelling. Okay. What were you cooking?
She is.
So the roommates are all in the house. So accusing Savannah immediately was definitely premature. She was
Why are
right,
you
but still,
asking what they were
Cooking our
cooking?
apart-
It's not like it matters anymore.
it's not like there's anything left over. It definitely all evaporated before
If
the
it-
metal started.
If it melted
know.
less things, then that stuff is ashes, along with the pan.
Mm-hmm.
apartment.
Can you get along with each
Well,
other
no,
for
the
this
pan would be
one time
melted
so we don't
in
have to look
metal.
into new housing situations? Savannah,
You might have to do that anyway.
what were you cooking?
Yeah.
I
If the kitchen's like that, I'd assume that
Large
probably
fire.
should.
Come on.
Yeah, there was actually an episode of My Streets where Kawaii-chan and I guess kind of also Travis burnt the kitchen in a very similar fashion actually, except for it was appropriately reacted to at that point, especially by Travis. The classic like don't want to stay there. But yeah, And then it turns out that fire was just like it was contained to the kitchen, so it didn't actually go much further. So if they can actually act fast and do any of the things that Bon has just suggested right now, they can probably salvage a lot of stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Eggs, bacon. I was toasting bread in the pan. I can't think under pressure.
Bacon? Okay.
What?
Grease fire.
You went
smothering,
under
towel.
pressure.
Hmm.
Well, you are under pressure.
Oh,
now,
that's why.
but
That's why
You-
she asked what type of fire it was. Oh, that's actually quite clever.
Either of you guys have a towel?
yeah.
Mine was next to the stove.
Rose?
I feel like a towel would instantly catch a blaze if it's metal melting fire.
Well, yes, most likely. For a regular grease fire, I can definitely see the idea of cutting off the oxygen supply. That makes perfect sense.
Hey, what are you doing?
I can also acknowledge the fact that they've all got like it does seem like this girl here has at least like 2 layers on, so probably could use one of them in that situation.
Hey, no, that's from our 1998 special edition Lukey Barton towel set. Stop, Savannah.
What?
I don't know, especially wait.
Tell me, would you
Lukey
rather
blood, I'm
lose
trying to
something
think-
from your collection or lose where you're living?
Depends on the living space.
Yeah, depends.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a little bit up in the air. Speaking of up in the air, they should probably evacuate.
I am not gonna ask.
So,
So they just go back in their room
Fire!
with the fire?
yeah, I mean, if I'm guessing we're not going by Minecraft rules because if we are, their entire house is made out of wool. They are toast.
Right there. Throw the towel on it.
Bro, open a window where there's smoke gonna suffocate them all.
I'm wondering how many bloopers they had to do to contain the fire, or maybe they just reduced the tick speed. That might actually also have been what happened.
There's a game rule that disables fire spread.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it was the tick speed one, but yeah, they're right. There's actually a separate one.
Okay, I think it's done now. Other than the smell.
Did you turn off the stove?
Yes.
My
Here, let me
Are you
check.
gonna fix the sink?
I'm kidding.
towel, you jerk. That cost $240,000.
What?
240,000. I would have thought
For a
$240 would have been a reasonable number for a towel. That's
For
a
a-
collector's edition, not a regular towel. To be
Honestly-
perfectly clear.
Would you rather lose a
240,000.
towel or lose your life?
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Maybe
didn't see you
don't spend
evacuated.
240.
Yeah. Also, that was from the collection, implying that there is a greater collection right there. You could probably sell those and buy yourself a house
Yeah.
rather than sharing with 3 roommates.
$1,000 on a towel, dimwit.
It was
If
designer.
you spend that much on a towel,
I'm
that,
sure
you
we can
could
get you
sell
a
that
new-
and pay like at least a couple months of rent.
Yeah, well, depending on how big the collection is. If you sold the one towel, yes, but I'm assuming that because you said it's from a collection, there are other items in the collection of comparable value.
And Rose? It's okay.
Okay, you've got my curiosity. 240,000 for a towel?
Okay, I know
That's
that the
what I'm
videos are out
saying.
of sync. Yeah, I know the videos are out of sync sometimes, but that definitely felt like a very long time before the person started talking. That was a pause that was comparable to my passion.
Maybe they were shaking
Sorry.
their head up and down and thinking, "Yep, that just happened."
Possibly.
So, I'm not particularly in the mood to smell smoke for the rest of the day, along with burnt whatever monstrosity Savannah was cooking.
Open a window before
So
you go
how
into
about we head
cardiac
out
arrest.
someplace?
Yeah.
What do you have in mind?
The mall?
Maybe the pool?
I mean, are they just going to assume the smell's going to go away if they don't clean it? Okay, fine.
The pool sounds like it'd be fun.
But my towel.
God,
That's a good point. You could have used the towel at the pool.
you're such
Yeah.
a drama queen.
Do you guys hear that too?
The fire alarm.
Yeah, I think it's coming from
They
the
are
other side of the
all one
hall.
hive mind.
Okay, now I can. Now I don't hear the alarm
They
anymore.
probably got it covered. We've got the fire extinguishers on the wall in each room.
Do we really?
Isn't it
So
required
they,
to have a fire
so they use a
extinguisher around
limited
these
edition
types of
towel that they
apartments?
could have sold, but not the fire extinguisher that's on the wall.
Good point. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess they didn't find one. It's implied they didn't find one, or they wouldn't have worked with a grease fire. But I
Probably
don't know.
whoever was in charge of building or adding some light furniture to the room forgot to add the fire extinguisher.
Weird.
Yes, of course, because it's usually up to the tenants to add the fire extinguisher and not the property owners. Obviously.
Has Drake come out of the
Same
man
for
cave
the
yet?
furniture.
I don't know. I've been asleep.
Dang, I feel bad.
What do this time?
I set the temperature even lower. I wouldn't be shocked if there was icicles growing from the ceiling.
Wait, do you think he froze to death?
No, I was exaggerating. He's a jerk, but it was only cold enough to just make him not able to sleep well. The noise and the fact his blankets wouldn't keep him warm.
Okay.
Sam, at some point you really have to let him be.
Once he maybe takes the hints and either stops instigating things with me, I'll stop messing with him.
I mean, he doesn't know that it was you at the moment, right? Unless you're gonna admit to it, and then he'll retaliate.
What?
You're also instigating things with him. You know that, right?
Whatever.
I'm guessing that's gonna be like the lesson of the episode, and they're gonna keep pranking each other at the pool, and then they're gonna, learn to get along to some degree, maybe.
I'll get it.
What century are we in? Where fighters don't quench all three classes of fire? A good question.
Hey, ladies, how's it hanging?
Ooh.
That was so lame. I've got better.
So,
Don't mind the stand-in VA here. This is still Sam, just a last-minute thing. Hey, you know what? Sometimes that happens. But honestly, I prefer when there's a stand-in VA in something, compared to what a lot of gacha videos do, where they'll just, they'll just have the line and then pure silence instead. And usually the videos that are captioned will do this, or they'll start caption for that particular line. It's like, okay, fair enough that they missed out on that, but get someone in to do something at least like this. In fact, that literally happened yesterday. That was one of the issues with yesterday's video.
I heard the fire alarm going
Yeah.
off this morning. Was that just you guys waking up?
Ow!
August?
Sorry, it was
Okay.
that bad.
Doesn't mean you had to slap
What?
him.
What they slap them?
Because because their hotness set off the fire alarm if they woke up. That was
I didn't catch that.
See, the joke was so bad it literally did not register as a joke. Yeah, I understandable. Also, the delivery was very off.
You okay? Simon?
Honestly, I think you forgetting my name hurts more than the slap. Because, girl,
Hey, look, you introduced 8 characters in one episode.
if I had
gonna happen.
$1 for every time I thought of you, I'd have $1. Since you haven't left my mind since I first met you. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no. See, the problem is there's the lines themselves at least have some thought behind them. Not much, but at least some. But
Yeah.
the delivery is so bad on them. It's like if you're gonna use a pickup line on somebody, not that
At least
I
go in enthusiastic.
Yes, in fact, that's literally what Aphmau said to do in the video, one of the videos where she advocated to pick up lines. There's the lines you have to say. Everyone knows they're bad, even the person saying them, but you have to say them with confidence, otherwise it doesn't work. Because if you just go like, "Hey, are you tired because you've been running through my mind for a long time?" It's not the same. It's not the
But
same.
if you go, "Hey, are you tired because you've been running through my mind all day?"
Yeah, see, at least the delivery spot on. God, I wish Quasi were here today. Let's see. I'm just gonna message Quasi, see if she's around.
Quadsy's still
Hey, we're
recovering from yesterday.
Hey, we're doing a Minecraft review. Wanna join? For reasons. All right. Anyway, can't possibly think of an instance where I had to replace a VA last minute. Can't possibly think of an instance where you announced you replaced the VA last minute.
Hey! Ow!
Oh my, Rose!
That was worse than the idiot that keeps finding his way to pass out next to our door.
I'm no idiot.
I mean, the idiot is technically no one. They're roommates. That's his archetype.
Yeah. We also did kinda sorta find your friend mumbling about heat outside our door.
Can I? Let me find my car keys. I can't. I'm lost in a beautiful eyes. That feels like that's like a response to somebody. That's a response pickup line, which honestly are probably even better.
If Sam keeps up his pettiness, don't expect that to be the last time.
I didn't do anything.
Didn't you say?
I do at least appreciate like the markings on there, like on the face. Just so
I
that
didn't
there's,
do anything. Has multiple slap marks on their face.
yeah, very very odd De La Robia coded actually.
Put the temperature really low in Drake's room.
No, well, Owen, shush, okay? So if it somehow wasn't all you waking up, what caused the fire?
Well, I tried to cook my breakfast.
But you can't do anything correctly, so you nearly burnt down the building.
At least I wasn't so
I will not.
selfish and
I will
self-centered
not
that
tolerate this Savannah slander.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about my $200,000 blanket than the safety of my living
What?
space.
200.
I must put out the fire, and my chosen selections from your town collection.
40,000, thank you very much.
Improv
Exactly
song?
my point, you egotistical
Or is that
self-righteous
already a
son of
song somewhere else?
Anyways,
Also, did she just try to say? Did I say son of her rather than daughter of her? But okay, fine, whatever.
we were gonna head to the pool and we were wondering if you guys wanted to come with.
I'll probably not swim, but I don't mind coming with.
I'll go get my floaties.
Are there any pools even open?
I'll go get my floaties too.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he is the idiot of the of. So I guess that extends to
And
not
might be
knowing
the
how
best
to swim. Not there's
character.
anything wrong with that, but maybe that's what they're going with here.
That's part of the fun. Seeing if we can find one.
And don't worry, I looked it up and I think I know when it's open.
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna cook some breakfast first, though. I'm starving.
I can't recommend that. This building is cursed. It'll burn down whatever you try to cook.
Is that really your
It'll
excuse
burn
now?
down whatever you tried to cook.
Guys,
I'm sorry, Savannah,
Yeah.
but you literally hopped on a Discord call while you were cooking.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, the stove is probably cursed in some way.
Ugh.
I mean, if it can
Well,
heat, if it can melt a sink, it probably is.
That was the implication.
We'll be waiting. Don't take too long.
We won't. I can't just leave 4 beautiful ladies. Ow!
It's like the scene started to fade before he finished his line. Even the scene is bored with the way that he's delivering some of this stuff.
I'm guessing we're taking Bessie then?
Bessie?
Yeah. My
I get my left lug not to worry, Bessie.
car's name, Like,
Oh, Bessie.
Why are cars' names always female?
I have a joke I really
I'd say that's mostly boat names, but
Is
okay.
he-
want to make right now, but my cheek still hurts from the other 3
It's,
slaps.
let me
so
guess.
I'll
He's
hold
gonna
it.
say, "Cause it takes a lot of paint to make them look good."
I was yeah. I mean that works, I suppose.
That's
And I only know that
probably
because
the
of
right
Lego
bet.
Ninjago.
Oh, fair enough. I forgot there were cars in that show because I've seen one episode.
well, it's only got 2 seats inside, but I've had like 6 people fit in the back of it before.
So he is taking the Malfoy singing approach of just fading whenever he tries to do a pickup line.
So if you guys want to hop in the back, then
I get car sick easily.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think being able to easily hear and see how fast we're moving would make that any better.
You
I
think I'm
feel
getting in the
relatable
back?
to that.
You'll hit every pothole just to mess with me.
He's not a jerk like you are. I'll be back there too, and he doesn't have anything against me, so I'm pretty sure he won't do anything bad. So hop in, Miss Holier Than Thou.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, in all fairness, I would also be hesitant to get in in the back of of this vehicle fully exposed with I don't even know if they have seatbelts back there. Given that I did meet I guess like a few days ago, maybe a week or so.
Also, why was that the only truck or car in the entire parking lot?
Everyone else evacuated as soon as they saw the fire. They thought,
That's
"Oh
a good
no,
point.
not today, not today at all." I'm very intrigued by the way that they've built this city actually, because one building is bedrock, one building is endstone, another building their building is wool. It seems like there's, and the one in the background there is sandstone. Okay, or a type of chiseled sandstone, basically. Very interesting the way they've chosen to
They have
do
a
this. I've
house
never seen
for
a city
every
like
block.
this before. Then, of course, you have your standard brick from there. We have cobblestone bricks, I think that is, behind the vines. Okay, another brick, and more regular sandstone.
Labeled pool.
I guess,
You
yeah.
parked
But
on
doesn't
the
have a particular
sidewalk.
name. Why do we have to fade? Why do we have to do a crossfade to show them getting to show them in the exact same shot as before, just with outside the vehicle? We saw them getting into it. Could they not get out?
Why did they
Or
park
maybe
on
it's
the
a case that when
sidewalk?
maybe it's a case that when they got out, they just well, actually, to be perfectly honest, I think they can park anywhere else, because you see like how narrow the road is. If they would have no choice but to cause an accident if they didn't do it. I don't know. But as far as the crossfade goes, I'm wondering if that's because of, the fact that if they got out, they would just like jump to somewhere completely random. Honestly, Minecraft cars are the bane of my existence. I remember when we used them in Mania's Yandere series, and it was what and we had to make it a thing that my character just did not know how to drive, because I never properly driven any of those vehicles, and it just could not work it out in the moments. No one told me we were going to use them, so
Closed for the season. Really? I thought we checked.
Are they
things
gonna
all
break
day.
in?
So we drove
Hmm.
all this way for a pool that closed yesterday.
Cut the we. You didn't drive.
I mean, it sucks that the place is closed, but we can look on the bright side of things at least.
She didn't say
Right over
that.
there, it looks like there's
She just said that
There's an
we
ice cream
traveled the
place.
distance to go to a pool that was closed yesterday. She did travel with them.
I mean, yeah, I mean, hopefully there's another pool nearby,
Really? An ice cream place?
but also nice.
Maybe Savannah and her immature self would love to go grab a baby scoop of Rocky Road, but I'm going home.
How exactly are you gonna go about that? And isn't it kind of not possible to go back for a while the smoke's still filtering out?
Well,
I mean, it's possible. It's just not convenient.
I
Also, by the time that she walks back, presuming that you traveled a fair distance, it will probably have cleared out to some extent.
I can, if Savannah could do one thing right, maybe we wouldn't be standing outside right now, and we wouldn't have almost burnt down the place.
Guys, can we please just chill out for now?
Again with the we, actually.
You two just need to either work your issues out or ignore each other. Don't waste time getting mad.
Yeah, be nice and all that.
Thanks for the backup, Owen.
And done.
What? The door was unlocked. Either that or the lock was easy to break, but
So-
we'll go with the more legal.
So they're breaking in?
I guess
Or they-
you know what? You know what? I actually like the way that they paused for that. I would have preferred if they had like a reaction shot of everyone else, but the fact that he's like, did it so casually, then just waited, like, turn around. Yeah. Sometimes they got the timing right in this old era, and that was one of those situations.
Legal explanation for it.
Yes, that someone forgot.
I shall
Wow,
voice
we were waiting
Bond's
for it.
latest comment.
You were the one throwing
Yeah,
a fit, right,
thanks for the help. Shut up!
Rose? So let's go.
Yeah, they just broke in.
Yeah. By the way, I've got to point this out. This is called Day at the Pool. We are 11 minutes into, I think, a 13 or 14-minute video, and they just got to the pool now.
What
So, you don't swim much either?
There we go, Quincy. All right. All right, here we go. We've got to try the method now. Okay. All right. Hey, Quadsi, are you tired? Because you've been running through my mind.
Hey, Quadzi, are you tired? Because you've been running through my mind all day.
Which one do you prefer? For science.
Yeah, for science purposes. No. Wait.
Come on. Which delivery was better? Come on. We need to know. But what? Oh, wait, what? My one? Wait, huh? That didn't go as planned at all.
I truly
was meant
have
to
a
be the
negative
bad
3 in
one.
charisma in real life.
Oh no. Right, no, that's it. I'm calling KW. Right, we're doing the experiment again. Let's see. Okay. If you're free, would you mind hopping into Minecraft review for a few minutes, please? For reasons. Science. Let's try this again. My expectations are also subverted. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, she's responding. For like a minute. Okay, fair enough. Hold on. Okay. Now you know what? We'll Okay. Okay, here we go. While I wait for her to show up, we'll you know, do the thing.
Not really my thing.
Okay, no, she's here. All right then. Okay.
What's going on?
Oh no, it's fine. We just need you here for a science experiment.
Okay.
Hey, KW, are you tired right now? Because you've been running through my mind all day.
What the?
Hey, KW,
Huh?
are you tired? Because you've been running through my mind all day.
Which delivery was better?
Oh, Dio's.
There we go. Right. Thank you. We were trying to make the point about someone's. We're trying to make a point about a character's pickup lines earlier in the video, and how like the delivery was making them even worse than they already were.
Oh, if you don't want that kind of thing, here we go. Oh, Jacob, are you tired?
Yes.
Because I will make a place so comfortable for you.
I mean, fair enough. Honestly,
honestly,
attempting pickup line.
I'm bad on pickup lines. All right, that's the best I can do. What do you want from me?
Hey, look, no, that's actually just a good, genuine offer. Especially because with this setup right now, my back is killing me. Why not? There you go. There you go. Perfect. It worked.
Hey, KW. I think I'm going into cardiac arrest because when I saw you, my heart couldn't stop beating.
Oh God, I'm gonna go now.
Also, KW, don't look behind you.
I like I just muted. She's not even like didn't even leave the VC. So for all we know, she could still be hearing us right now. You know what? No, I'm gonna test this if KW's still here or not. The best way to figure out if you know, the best pickup line delivery of all time. Oh, Ashley. Right. If she's still here, give it a moment.
I was on the swim team a few years back, but it probably gave me some sort of PTSD.
Really? I don't see you as the swim team type. No offense, but just like, you know, you seem too quiet for being on a swim team, you know?
Ah,
You don't
yes,
need social
because
skills to be on
conversation
a-
frequently enters there's, frequently is a contributing factor in swimming, obviously. Also, I think I broke Quadzy, so I guess there's the delivery right there. Why did I do
Yeah,
that?
there's the
That was
delivery.
meant.
Simple like that.
I wanted to test if KW was still here. You were collateral damage, I guess.
You were just collateral damage. It's not any of our faults. I almost had farts. Not any of our farts.
Mm-hmm. Evil. I'm a necessary evil.
I'm evil.
Pick up lines. Yeah. They got caught in the crossfire. Another classic gotcha song.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. No offense taken. Why aren't you hopping in?
Because I can't swim.
Yeah. Also, no, it doesn't. It still doesn't make sense. Why would you need by not being a conversationalist person mean that you couldn't be on a swimming team?
Never really my thing, I guess.
Yeah, just frequently like just making small talk in the pool, just being like, "So, how was your day?" Just all of that. Okay.
My brother was a bit into
Doesn't
swimming
last very
too,
long.
so focus was really always on him. And plus, since I was the little brother, I always got pushed onto the water, so I'm not too much a fan of swimming with groups of people.
Dang. Guess that makes sense
Ooh,
though.
what kind of siblings did you
By-
have?
The bullying kind, apparently. Not an infrequent scenario, unfortunately.
With other people? Do you mean you're fine swimming by yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it's decent exercise.
But yeah, no one's there to drown you, so logically speaking, yes.
Don't do it as often.
Exercise? I thought you said extra fries.
That's a Chuckles line right there. My brother did that all the time. See, like I said, unfortunately, not infrequent.
You can never defeat me. I am the evil water lord.
Oh my god, I misclick. I thought I exited out. I thought my mouse was on
No,
the exit
we would like.
button.
It's okay, Ashley.
I literally just
Shadow
did an
said.
"Oh Ashley" to try and see if you were still here, and it got Quadzy instead.
Oh, Ashley.
Not quite. You got to do it flirtily. Oh, Ashley.
No.
That's how you do it.
Bye.
Like I said, see, it's all in the delivery. Like I said.
Oh, Ashley.
Oh, Ashley, I will serenade you upon moonlight. Honestly, that has a little bit of mileage too. Why not?
You are such a dork, Owen.
The water lord is no dork. Take this.
I am not tough. I am Melon Lord. Wrong Avatar episode because I'm saying I made a reference to beach episodes before, but
Really, if you want some non-selfie photos, I don't mind being the cameraman.
If this phone wasn't more expensive,
that delivery like there was like a pickup line. Girl, if you need some non-selfie photos, I'll be the cameraman. Hey, why not? Why is it so entertaining? Because you're here. That's why. There's someone to react to this.
then your life,
Yeah.
I'd consider it.
I just got a shower. I can do some cool stuff. That'll impress her. Okay. What about that diving board?
Oh, is that okay? I see what you're trying to do here. Because not everyone has an echo filter for making some sound effects, and not everyone knows to do that in post production. So I'm guessing that Oveq didn't do it. So I'm guessing that the equivalent of that is whispering all of your lines, basically, like I'm a noir detective. Of course, the lady needed some photographs, but I need to make sure that I got my shot.
It's really tall.
Yeah, Quadzy.
Could dive off it. Could make a fall for me.
Like a misguided Ulrich Stern, I decided that a diving board, the most cliche of all items is in a pool, to impress a lady, was gonna work.
You
Because
need to impress
clearly,
the,
if she's that
you need to
basic,
impress the
she
ladies with a
sure
nice
as heck
diving
ain't gonna be
skill.
original.
You need to just dive off the diving board and show my rock hard abs to impress all the women.
Much like the kitchen sink from earlier.
They'll
My
be
abs are
melted.
made of steel, but golly was I gonna show them off. Like a film noir version of this episode.
Heck yeah, I got this.
Uh,
Oh my gosh. This is taller than what we had in the other pools.
yeah, it is very tall. Your head is almost on the ceiling.
Okay, Drake.
But maybe
you
just
got
do a
this.
little quick jump to just show us.
Yeah. My head's underwater and also concussed.
Looks so cool, Drake.
Please help me. I am underwater. It is not fun.
Hey, Rose, watch this.
Is he gonna fail it ridiculously? Oh, we
he
did a
did a
360!
Yeah,
I was expecting it
like a Barbie
to pan
episode with
down
this
and he
bit.
would just
Yeah,
on the
I
pool. Like, I was expecting it to pan down and he would just hit his head on the side of the pool.
No, he did. If this were a modern Oveq episode, because now Oveq does a lot of things with like custom models and such, it would just be that they'd just be like panning the same panning shot down, but instead the character would be like splayed forward, just like head down in the pool, not making any sound.
Oh,
okay. The pixelation.
oh,
The pixelation means we're going the Zane route. We're doing the Zane joke. Okay, all right then.
we're doing the
Ah,
Zane joke,
another one.
baby.
Mm-hmm. Also, I guess Bon agreed with me in terms of the joke in this situation. By the way, this joke in My Street, when they did it, made it into the top 10 moments voted by the fans. I do like this. The kudos for actually, chiseling the trunks down.
Nailed it. Wait. Why does it feel cooler in here?
Oh,
It was obvious. That's the problem. Oh, and that's the end of the episode. Okay, that was the final shot. All right. Actually, wait. I think the My Street episode also ended the same way, but ended with like a blood-curdling scream from Zane, and then and the classic, cat face like panning upwards, and then the outro played.
Wow.
Yeah, all right. So it's been under an hour. It's been exactly an hour now, I suppose. Although then again, if you subtract the time it took to start the episode, yeah. Sometimes it just this is the way it goes. So there's not too much to say ultimately. Yeah, it happens.
Bros, of course, there's Savannah. Cons, who spends like $200,000 on a towel? And it's a collection? How much money does your family spend on towels?
Maybe it's not just her family. Maybe that's maybe it's a case of stolen parents' credit card. Although I think the idea is that this character that we're seeing right here, oh no, not this character. It was wait, is this Drake or Owen? I forget which one he is.
I think it's Drake because Owen was with the floaties.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So Drake in this case, yeah, and also and also Isabella. They both they're both supposed to be from very well-off families and be like very conceited and egotistical and all that stuff. Basically, a lot of the I think most of the characters and most of the the guys and girls are basically like mirrors of each other. They're like the chipmunks and the chipettes, basically. Because
I'm
for
pretty-
Owen we have Savannah, for Drake we have Isabella, for the others we have, I guess, just they tend to be like relatively normal to each other, so not as much.
I honestly prefer personalities that are not carbon copies of the other person.
Yeah, there
this
seems to be like
works
an
if it's set
idea
up right.
This does seem to be like an idea of like a will they, won't they. Although in this episode, it seems like there were far more failures on the parts of particularly the guys' efforts. Actually, I say particularly the guys' efforts; they're the ones who put in the efforts in the first place. So yeah, there were some failed attempts, which does say that just having mirror personalities is not necessarily conducive to immediately getting together. You got to deliver those pickup lines properly, otherwise it just doesn't work.
Yeah, you just gotta hit those pickup lines.
Yeah. So for in terms of Bond, it says, yeah, whereas the camera shots are good, the designs are nice, there's a detail, slap mark on face was pleasant. That's about it. I also like the architecture of this, the fact that the buildings are made out of just different Minecraft materials. Because the thing with a lot of Minecraft role plays, is that there are some people who really like to focus on the the custom models, the simulation of reality as much as possible. Most likely as a direct result of my streets and how it did things towards the later seasons. But yeah, I also like the robots that I just hailed back a little bit towards the medium they're in of Minecraft in the first place. So I like there's a blend. Or sometimes I really want to see the one that actually just fully goes full out and it just fully takes place in Minecraft in universe as well as out. Which is why I pitched a series like that to a few people in the past, and immediately I was it's like I wrote it so it would be it would work basically in vanilla, just a couple of enhanced mods if you wanted, but you could in theory film it in vanilla and it would still work. And yeah, that led to a few creative differences behind the scenes. It was like, oh no, I need to make sure it's custom models, so I need to have this in this version. It's like, but that would require going back to 1.8, and this series has the Warden in it. How are you going to do that? And we never found a solution, so that's why the show didn't come out. But yeah, in general, yeah, it's I'm just saying something that I like when something is not embarrassed to be in Minecraft as much as it would appear to be. Yeah, there's an advantage of it sometimes.
I obviously prefer a certain type of character over some, seeing how both Owen and Savannah are my favorite of both groups.
I mean, yeah, it's I'm sure that they'll have an episode to themselves at some point. And maybe this, and as far as this episode goes, we're probably going to continue pool antics next time. I'm guessing that they've filmed a lot of stuff and they realized they were getting too far along. Although it doesn't say Day at the Pool Part 1 or 2. What is the next episode called, actually? I should probably check that.
You know what? 2-in-1 Minecraft review. Let's do it, guys.
Do you guys want a 2-in-1? And I know I said that sometimes it's quite short and such, but we can. There's a little bit of time. We can keep going if you want.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I guess I guess tell people while Dito's away. Oh, hang on a second. No, there is literally
back.
There's literally Savannah. Savannah's in the thumbnail of the next episode called Matchmaking.
I've returned.
Actually, I don't know if we should if we should carry this on tonight or not, because this episode was 14 minutes. This is the longest episode of the series, and then there's 2 episodes left, both 12 and 10 minutes each. So those two seem like they could be paired together much more easily. I forgot how short this series actually was. because then it goes into a 4-year plan, which maybe means they didn't, they wanted to move on from this as quickly as possible. I don't know. We did do 3 hours of brain rot yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I don't know. Try to me to work on my gacha series. I haven't even made the script yet. Hey, well, if you want help with the scripts, you know who to contact.
And if you need voice actors, you can contact me.
Fair enough. There you go. Or me, obviously, but you already knew that. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I guess we'll have our we'll have another hangout chance sometime soon then, because I'm curious about what your gacha series is going to be about, because I don't know if you told me about this or not. I want to know now. Yeah,
I do want to know as well.
All right. I guess we can I guess we should probably leave it here in that case, so we can because otherwise, we'll have a 10-minute episode at the very end. I don't think we have enough time to break that down. It's the bakery sapphic one. Hey, you know what? That actually has potential in gacha, because a lot of gacha shows take place in bakeries. That's a pretty good idea. All right. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that some other time. Yes. Yeah. Potentially tomorrow. We shall see. But for now, everyone else, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters.
Because your opinion matters.
You want to say?
Thanks. And until next time, farewell.